Hello and welcome to this edition of FYI Weekly, your official source for the latest news and information from the city of Greensboro. The Guilford County Division of Public Health is partnering with UNCG and Cone Health to offer free COVID-19 testing by appointment only. Please note, only those who fall within high-risk categories for COVID-19 will be tested. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention has prioritized those at high risk for severe illness from COVID-19. Appointments must be scheduled in advance by calling 336-641-7527. Confidential pre-screening will take place during the call. Testing will be available from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Monday through Friday on the UNCG campus. Specific site information will be provided once an appointment is made. Testing is available regardless of insurance status. Those with private insurance, Medicaid, or Medicare should bring their insurance card. Uninsured residents will be tested. One of the following criteria must be met in order to qualify for the free COVID-19 testing. People 65 years and older, those exhibiting one of the following symptoms: cough, shortness of breath or difficulty breathing, chills, repeated shivering with chills, muscle pain, headache, sore throat, and a new loss of taste or smell. People of all ages with underlying medical conditions such as chronic lung disease or moderate to severe asthma, serious heart condition, compromised immune system, severe obesity, liver disease, diabetes, chronic kidney disease paired with dialysis. Test results will be available after 3 days depending on lab capacity. Again, to schedule an appointment, call 336-641-7527. The Solid Waste Division began its modified schedule for residential yard waste collection on Monday, May 4th. This is set for every other week. On the first day, yard waste volumes were much heavier than expected. As a result, the city was not able to meet the original 2 to 3 day collection schedule. If your garbage collection day is Monday, place your yard waste at the curb by 7 a.m. on Monday, May 18th. If your garbage collection day is Tuesday, place your yard waste at the curb by 7 a.m. on Monday, May 11th and Tuesday, May 26th. If your garbage collection day is Thursday, place your yard waste at the curb by 7 a.m. on Thursday, May 21st. And if your garbage collection day is Friday, place your yard waste at the curb by 7 a.m. on Thursday, May 14th and Thursday, May 28th. The White Street landfill continues to accept residential yard waste at no cost. However, dump trucks and dump trailers will continue to be charged by the ton. The landfill is located at 2503 White Street. Hours are Monday through Friday from 7:50 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Saturday from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. For more information, call the contact center at 336-373-2489. With unemployment claims at all-time historic highs, here's some promising news. The city of Greensboro is hiring. If code compliance is your specialty, there are 2 openings for a field supervisor. This position requires strong leadership skills. Field supervisors assist the division manager in leading a team of 15 certified inspectors who work in the community each day. The ideal candidate will perform his or her duties in alignment with the city's core values: honesty, integrity, stewardship, and respect. Code compliance field supervisors must possess exceptional communication, interpersonal, and customer service skills. They are required to manage large caseloads with a focus on code violation complaints in all 5 city council districts. This role actively monitors the community to identify code violation trends and directs enforcement resources to improve all neighborhoods. If you meet these qualifications, apply online by visiting the city's website. In an effort to help each of us improve our quality of life, the city has partnered with Cone Health for a series of brief and informative videos designed to inspire you to make better choices when it comes to healthy living. Let's check in with our friends at Cone Health for today's News for Your Health.
Hi, my name is Dr. Kate Tabori, and I'm with LeBauer Primary Care at MedCenter High Point, and today we're going to talk about ways to prevent the cold and flu. So why don't you join me? So frequently we get asked, what is the difference between a cold and the flu? They're both viral illnesses. However, a cold is the less severe of the two, typically with a runny nose, maybe a sore throat, some cough and congestion, whereas the flu is on the more severe end of the spectrum, typically with fevers, severe body aches, and you can tell exactly the time when your flu started because it's a sudden onset. So other important information you need heading into the cold and flu season to keep your family and yourself healthy are how to prevent getting colds and flus. So the most important thing you and your family can do is get the flu shot. That means everyone over 6 years old and who doesn't have a contraindication, and I mean allergy, should be getting the flu shot. Sorry, that's you. Other things you need to do are hand washing, good old-fashioned soap and water. They recommend doing it for 20 seconds or as long as it takes to sing happy birthday. I'll spare you. But it is important because that effectively kills the virus. The other things you can certainly do are making sure you are getting plenty of sleep because that keeps your immune system healthy, lots of fruits and vegetables, plenty of water, and regular exercise is also a good boost to the immune system. Other things you can do are already provided for you in the community. When grocery shopping or shopping at one of the large chains, use one of the hand sanitizers to clean your cart. Because if someone before you and then touches, shops, guess who's going to be the beneficiary of those germs? You are. So, what you need to do, flu shot for everyone, make sure you're getting plenty of sleep, fruits and vegetables, regular exercise, lots of water, wash your hands, and make sure you use those wipes when available. Other thing is, make sure you carry your own pen. You'd be surprised how dirty those things are. A simple way to keep you and your family healthy is how you cover your cough or sneeze. And the old way, where we used our hands, well, that doesn't work out so well. Cough, touch, kind of gross. You've now left those who come behind you susceptible to your germs. So what we recommend and try and teach even our youngest patients is to cover your cough or sneeze like this. That way, your hand is still clean and free to touch doorknobs, pens, counters, or cabinets without getting those behind you sick. Typically, the next question we hear is, well, if I know it's a cold or I know it's the flu, when do I go and see my doctor? The answer to that question is, if you have the cold, we recommend that you stay home and treat supportively with over-the-counter measures such as cough syrups, decongestants, and maybe pain relievers such as Tylenol or ibuprofen. Whereas if it's the flu and you're suffering from high fevers that don't go away with Tylenol or ibuprofen, severe headaches, any shortness of breath or chest pain, we recommend that you call your doctor and schedule an appointment. The other people who need an appointment to be seen are those people who fall under the category of chronic medical conditions, or the very young, under 2, or the older people in the community. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully, I've given you and your family some good information to keep you healthy this winter. Remember, get those flu shots, wash your hands, and hopefully I'll see you and your family somewhere other than the doctor's office. I'm Dr. Kate Tabori, and for more information, go to conehealth.com.
A trip to the Greensboro History Museum is just a click away. The latest virtual option might leave you roaring for more history. We'll have that story and more news coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. In response to the COVID-19 outbreak, the Water Resources Department is working with residents who are having difficulty paying their water bill. The city will set up a payment plan if your account is past due. Arrangements can be made by calling the contact center at 336-373-2489. Staff is available Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. If your water service was disconnected for non-payment prior to mid-March and it's still disconnected, the city will reconnect the water for the duration of the COVID-19 situation. Call the contact center for assistance with service restoration. Payments can be made downtown in the Melvin Municipal Office Building, but customers are encouraged to use remote payment methods instead. You can pay by phone with a credit card by calling 336-373-4729. Make a payment on the city's website or use the drop box at the Kitchen Operations Center located at 2602 South Elm Eugene Street. The usual $1 convenience fee for paying online or by phone has been temporarily waived. The Greensboro History Museum may be closed temporarily, but access to engaging activities and artifacts is a click away in the museum's digital engagement nook, also known as the Lion's Den. The Lion's Den offers ways to discover treasures in the museum's archives, access videos, listen to podcasts, or document modern history. The new video series, Deeper Inside Project Democracy, offers a behind-the-scenes look at the Smithsonian traveling exhibition American Democracy, A Great Leap of Faith, along with other aspects of Project Democracy 2020. Interested in the history of hospitals and healers in Greensboro? Follow the link to the Good Medicine digital collection hosted at UNCG Libraries. Listen to History Now, the podcast of the museum's education department. Learn about Greensboro's Southeast Asian Montagnard community in the museum's award-winning documentary, This Is My Home Now. The museum's curators are also encouraging residents to contribute stories, photos, and artifacts about the changes in daily life during the COVID-19 pandemic as part of the History Happening Now project. The Lion's Den is available on the museum's website at greensborohistory.org/lionsden. New resources are added weekly. In its fifth round of funding, the Greensboro Virus Relief Task Force granted more than $249,000 to 13 local nonprofits. Over the past 4 weeks, the task force has granted more than $1.7 million to more than 80 local nonprofits, providing services to thousands of residents impacted by the coronavirus. The Greensboro Virus Relief Fund was established by United Way of Greater Greensboro at the request of the city with support from the Community Foundation of Greater Greensboro. In an effort to quickly respond to community needs, volunteer task force members review dozens of applications from local nonprofits each week. All donations are immediately being used to support local nonprofits responding to the coronavirus outbreak. Nonprofits can continue to submit funding requests. The task force is working to raise an additional $2 million, and residents are encouraged to continue supporting the cause. Making a donation is as simple as visiting unitedwaygso.org or texting the word virus to 40403. For more information, visit United Way's website. The federal government is working overtime to provide financial payouts to help local governments stay afloat during this global health crisis. Coming up after the break, learn about the CARES Act and how this program will offer several in our community light at the end of this COVID-19 tunnel. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. The CARES Act, also known as the Coronavirus Relief Fund, provides financial assistance to state and local governments as they deal with the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Joining me now to talk about the city's plans for these federal funds is Stan Wilson. He is the director of the city's Neighborhood Development Department. Hello, Stan. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Carla.
And we are maintaining social distance, so we appreciate you being here. Tell us about the CARES Act fund and how much money is the city of Greensboro going to be awarded?
Well, the CARES Act dollars that the city is receiving through neighborhood development comes through the U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, and we'll be receiving approximately $2.1 million, and that'll be in various grants, CDBG, Community Development Block Grant, Emergency Solutions Grants, and HOPA, Housing Opportunities for Persons with AIDS.
Nice. That's a lot of money, $2.1 million. How did the city qualify for these federal funds?
Well, the city of Greensboro is an entitlement city with HUD. So we receive annual allocations of CDBG, ESG, and HOPA that I mentioned. And so this was an extension of that.
Okay. Now, last week we were talking to someone on your team about the assistance that's been provided to those who are experiencing homelessness and they have been placed in hotels and motels. Will any of this funding help that population?
Well, certainly the first phase of that was really trying to help our homeless population become safe and really get them in a location where they can get medical assistance, food, and so forth. And that was the initial phase. With these dollars, what we'll begin to do is look at permanent housing. We'll work with Salvation Army along with Cone Health and IRC to really help them to find permanent housing, receive case management, and also to employment assistance as well. So this will take us to that next level.
Okay, so clearly you have several plans for this money and how you're going to put it to good use. How does the funding get administered, and how soon before you can get started on that?
Well, the dollars will be administered hopefully in the beginning of June. One of the things we have to do is put an amendment into HUD. There's some public comment processes that we have to do, and we're working with our partners now to identify the other needs. A big need being rent and mortgage assistance as well, and also utility assistance, because so many in our community have been out of work.
Yes. And do you have a ballpark number of how many people this will start out to help?
Well, when we look at the numbers, our hope is that we'll be able to help anywhere from 600 to 900 people overall with the assistance that we have.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations, Stan, on the CARES Act funding, $2.1 million. We're excited to see that coming to the city of Greensboro, and we appreciate you giving us a preview of how those dollars are going to make a positive impact in the face of this pandemic and actually change lives.
Thank you.
Come back and keep us posted on the progress.
We absolutely will.
Thank you. Stay tuned for some useful information as we tell you something about the city. That's coming up after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back to FYI Weekly. One way to stay informed about decisions that impact our city is by tuning in to City Council meetings at 5:30 p.m. on the first and third Tuesday of the month. The fourth Tuesday is reserved for a meeting as needed. Due to COVID-19, the City Council is meeting virtually. The Greensboro City Council meetings are broadcast right here on GTN. The meetings are also streamed live on the city's website and on Roku. City Council meetings take place on Level 2 of the Melvin Municipal Office Building located at 300 West Washington Street. To review the council meeting schedule and agendas, please visit the city's website. Here's an opportunity to learn a little something about the city. An initiative launched in January by Greensboro City Manager David Parrish has come close to achieving its goal. The 100 Males Mentoring Program seeks to pair 100 local boys with 100 male mentors in 100 days. To date, more than 20 men are still needed to answer the call to help meet the goal. City Manager Parrish says, "I want to thank each male in our community for stepping up and, in some cases, stepping out of their comfort zone to make a difference in the life of a young man. We are close to reaching the 100 mark. Now more than ever during these trying times, I encourage more men to join this effort." This collaborative effort between the City of Greensboro and United Way of Greater Greensboro's Mentoring Matters initiative launched on January 16th. All men are encouraged to sign up to become a mentor. The purpose of 100 Males Mentoring is to increase the number of male mentors and improve the lives of young men most impacted by violent crime. To sign up as a mentor, visit the United Way website. Coming up after the break, we'll showcase our department spotlight, but first, we have a special message from Mayor Nancy Vaughn regarding the coronavirus.
Hello, I'm Mayor Nancy Vaughn, and I want to take a moment to talk to you about the coronavirus situation and what you can do to help during these difficult times. Regarding the recent stay-at-home order, I have received hundreds of emails asking, what am I allowed to do? You are free to travel to essential services or destinations, such as grocery stores, pharmacies, healthcare appointments, and outdoor exercise, all while using proper social distancing. Restaurants are still open, but can only offer takeout and delivery service. If you aren't doing these activities, we need you to stay home. Our goals are to reduce the rate of transmission, to keep our community as healthy as possible, and to reduce the burden on our hospitals and healthcare workers. We will continue to monitor the spread of the coronavirus and to coordinate with state and county officials. If you have questions about the stay-home order, email stayhome@guilfordcountync.gov. Stay home if you don't need to be out. Please leave groceries. Don't hoard. Maintain social distancing. Support local businesses when you can. Wash your hands often and stay out of large groups to reduce the risk of transmission. As a community, we've been tested before and we've always come through stronger. We will get through this together. When communicating, please rely on facts, not fear. Thank you.
Welcome back. The City of Greensboro has more than 20 departments and several divisions committed to serving you, our residents and visitors. Let's go behind the scenes in our department spotlight. The Parks and Recreation Department has developed a series of virtual programs to offset the recreation centers being closed. These programs can be safely conducted outdoors with appropriate social distancing. For the foreseeable future, staff will broadcast a variety of Facebook Live videos Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. The library branches remain closed, but there is a vast array of resources available virtually. North Carolina Digital Library offers 24/7 access to an extensive collection of downloadable audiobooks, e-books, and e-videos. NC Kids is a 24/7 online library just for kids. Guilford County school students can enter GCS in front of their student ID number to access online resources. BrainFuse provides homework help with a live tutor, as well as assistance for veterans and job seekers. Last but not least, the library is using Facebook to share instructional videos and other programs offered by library staff. Straight ahead on the other side of the break is this week's Way to Go GSO shout out. Stay with us. As we draw to a close, we always want to end on a positive note with our Way to Go GSO shout out. This week's shout out goes to the Joseph M. Bryan Foundation. Thanks to the foundation's generous donation, residents were able to receive free face coverings. In partnership with Cone Health, Greensboro City Hall, along with the United Way of Greater Greensboro, served as the distribution locations between April 29th and May 6th. In all, a total of 30,000 face coverings were distributed in 1 week. The CDC recommends you wear a face cover when you're in public, especially if physical distancing is difficult to maintain. For more information about COVID-19, visit the city's COVID-19 webpage. That concludes this edition of FYI Weekly, but you can easily stay connected to the latest city news by linking to us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Alexa users can subscribe to our 5-minute flash briefings. Be sure to download our weekly podcast, Talk City Greensboro, and now GTN is streaming on Roku. For all of us here at the City of Greensboro, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.